sun's rising slow, paint skies with gold. Coffee in hand, the stories unfold. This ain't just a show, it's where hearts align. A place to unwind, where peace we find. Cannabis drifts on the morning breeze, bringing calm to the mind, setting souls at ease. Together we gather, no need to pretend. The Cove's where the day and good vibes begin. Come on in, let the love unfold.
Come on in, let it unfold.
In the warmth of community, hearts turn gold.
Hearts turn gold.
The Cove is more than a show on display.
More than a show.
It's a place to belong, where we start the day.
We start the day.
So rise with the sun, let the blessings flow.
Let it flow.
With coffee and peace, we let the spirit grow. Some come to laugh, some come to share. Every story told shows someone's care. We lift each other, hand in hand. Through life's storms, together we stand. The circle's wide, there's room for all. No judgment here, just love's gentle call. Every morning's a chance to reset, renew, to breathe, to heal, and see life through. Come on in, let the love unfold.
Come on in, let it unfold.
In the warmth of community, hearts turn gold.
Hearts turn gold.
The Cove is more than a show on display.
More than a show.
It's a place to belong, where we start the day.
We start the day.
So rise with the sun, let the blessings flow.
Let it flow.
With coffee and peace, we let the spirit grow. It's where hearts connect.
Hearts connect.
Where hope is planted and love takes effect.
Love takes effect.
A sacred space where kindness flows.
Kindness flows.
And every soul finds a place to grow.
Let's grow.
Come on in, let the love unfold.
Come on in, let it unfold.
In the warmth of community, hearts turn gold.
Hearts turn gold.
The Cove is more than a show on display.
More than a show.
It's a place to belong, where we start the day.
We start the day.
So rise with the sun, let the blessings flow.
Let it flow.
With coffee and peace, we let the spirit grow.
Sunrise gleams on a calm, clear sea. Winds roll soft, setting our spirits free. The Cove awakens as the morning breaks. Cannabis sparks with every breath we take. Palms sway wide, shadows drift and fall. Peace flows through us, connecting us all. In this moment, the world feels kind. We leave our worries far behind. Oh, drift with the breeze, let the rhythm sway. Breathe in deep, it's a perfect day. Oh, smile with the sun and let joy flow. Right here in the Cove, we let life grow. like waves on the seas. Men their stories, Europe's wise tone. With every talk we feel at home. Beams drop speeds, keeps the vibe alive. Cove sees coffin, tears fill his eyes. The Cove's a haven where joy remains, flowing like sunshine through our veins. Oh, lift your soul, let the music play. Take a breath, let it drift away. Oh, feel the love in the ocean's flow. Right here in the Cove, it's all we know. Sunny days where the crew feels right. Cannabis haze drifts into the night. Peace fills the air and stress unwinds. In the Cove we leave the world behind. Sunny days where the joy runs deep. We smoke, we laugh, and good vibes we keep. Both packed tight, our moments near. Together now we're all right here. Bask in the sun, feel the warmth run deep. Oh, these moments are ours to hold and keep. Sunny days where the crew feels right. Cannabis haze drifts into the night. Peace fills the air and stress unwinds. In the Cove we leave the world behind. Sunny days where the joy runs deep. We smoke, we laugh, and good vibes we keep. Both packed tight, our moments near. Together now we're all right here. Bask in the sun, feel the warmth run deep. Oh, these moments are ours to hold and keep. Wake up, tune in, it's a brand new day. Cove TV's here, come on, let's play. With coffee in hand and good vibes too. Cannabis and community, all just for you. Cove, we're your TV. The place to be for good times naturally. Game shows and laughs with the crew. Cove TV's got it all, and it's all for you. Afternoon rolls in, it's time to chill. Marbles and ducks, the excitement's real. From shit to hang until dark. Cove TV's where the fun leaves a mark. Cove, we're your TV. The place to be for bedtimes naturally. Game shows and laughs with the crew. Cove TV's got it all, and it's all for you. As evening falls, the energy's high. Dodgeball games and words that fly. Real word, fake word, and stoner roulette. Cove TV brings the fun you won't forget. Cove, we're your TV. The place to be for good times naturally. Game shows and laughs with the crew. Cove TV's got it all, and it's all for you. Weekend arrives, it's time to unwind. Recaps and races, the best you'll find. From duck racing to friendly fights, Cove TV makes your weekend bright. Cove, we're your TV. The place to be for good times naturally. Game shows and laughs with the crew. Cove TV's got it all, and it's all for you. So light up and relax, let the good vibes flow. With Cove TV, there's always more to show.
Dab time! Dab time!
Hot Pockets.
Push the goddamn button!
Push the goddamn button!
Wednesday morning, everybody. What up, man bear?
Oh, it's so nice to be back to the land of the living after those few days.
I was going to say, I mean, I know you were up on last night's show, but I wasn't up on last night's show, so me and you have been very hit and miss.
Yeah,
lately,
yeah,
So it's good to see a stranger. How you been?
Yeah, no shit. I'm good, man. Got a little bit of rest, got a little bit of cold flu medicine in me, so I'm rocking.
That's dope. Yeah, man. It's been a weird weather, health, sickness, all sorts of craziness going on lately.
And like, I don't think it was, but there's actually bronchitis going around. I don't think that's what I got, but it is. There's a really bad bug and bronchitis going around.
Professor got bronchitis.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Cheers, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. I am feeling a lot better. I'm still a little headache groggy. So I got something in my eye last night, and it got out of my eye, but my eye is super irritated, but it's all right.
Dude, I was so bad when I was roofing because you're like tearing off shingles, and then you get sweat, and you're like, oh, no. Yeah.
Good morning, most amazing Amber. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday morning.
Good morning, Mindy. How are you doing this fine Wednesday?
What up, Coffinist Coffin? How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning.
What's going on, Crystal?
What is up, Ma? How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. And for anybody that was curious, the M and the A actually stand for most amazing Cordero.
That's right. Good morning, DJ Ashley Stevens. How are you doing Wednesday?
Hey, good morning, Brother Frank. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful morning, man.
Good morning, CJ. Hope you are well as well. Well on Wednesday.
Good morning, Vicki. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Brother Copsy, man. Woo! What's going on, man?
What is up, Kay? How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Sorry I missed you last night on Token Tunes. I was excited, but man, that's why we were so late. We were trying. I was like, man, if it could just start to fade a little bit, I'll be fine. I wasn't fine.
Yeah. What's going on, Brad? You already rolled some sixes, buddy. You did. Sorry.
It's been a great morning so far, and I think it's time to wake and bake, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. Let's go.
The morning's here, the horizon glows. With every comment, a connection grows. Coffee steam rises, a comforting sight. Your smiles, your vibes make the day feel right. The Cove awakens, together we shine. Each of you here is a blessing divine. Cannabis sparks and the laughter flows. In this sunrise moment, the magic shows. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Through every dawn, we've built this bond. A family of light, stretching far and beyond. Rolling the herb, sharing the brew. Moments like this feel sacred with you. The rhythm of life, gentle and kind, echoes in hearts with peace intertwined. Together we stand as the morning breaks. A sunrise with you is all it takes. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Every smile you share, every story told, a treasure we hold, more precious than gold. You lift the light, you brighten the way. The Cove feels alive with you every day. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you.
You want to say morning? Good morning.
Morgan, the hostess with the mostest.
For real.
You're like, I'm not dropping the ball. Don't
Nope.
even ask.
Nope, she don't want to play this morning. She's just holding on to it.
Yeah. Like, I'm just making sure you don't get it. I know how sneaky you are.
Rawr.
No.
You're so silly.
Morgan.
Good morning, sweetheart.
That's right. Ball is life. Ball is life.
You want to tell them what we got going on today?
Yeah.
Ball? That's pretty much it? Yeah, you heard her.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Our morning update for Wednesday, February 26th, 20-something or another. Much love to everybody that came out to Token Tunes, minus myself, because I was not present. Much love to Coffee in Europe and Man Bear for holding down that shit. I hate missing Token Tunes. I'm going to have to go get that.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we're holding down the fort for you, Beans. We definitely missed you. Yeah. I feel like Morgan did that on purpose because you were about to say something.
I'm back. Yeah, it just like rolled underneath everything. I'm like, you're gonna unplug shit if you try to get that.
Yeah.
I have no idea who won Token Tunes last night. I heard the first 3 songs, and then I woke up at like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and everything was done. And I was like, oh, okay. Great Guardians of Unity yesterday. That was dope. Today we got this day in history coming up. We'll have our morning speaker. We got yoga with the one and only Miss Bina this morning. This afternoon we'll play some Sun Roulette where Cofster has the trophy. I know you missed it on Monday. Cofster won the trophy. He wouldn't
have won if I was there. He wouldn't have won that. You know that. It's like what if I was there, it's the whole like reverse jinx. Okay, yeah.
It was different though. He wasn't just like normally talking shit. He was like, "I'm gonna win," and like he called that shit for real.
Yeah. Hey, we manifest, not just people up in this bitch. We manifest wins.
And then we'll play some super hard intense trivia tonight. The Dabber Magic Show at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And today are going to be doing the drawing for the giveaway. So definitely don't miss out. All entries are final. So I don't know if they have any extra sort of prize, but I do know that all the entries for the giveaway are closed and final. So if you are one of the entrants, make sure that you are there. You must be present to win, if I remember right. We are 2 minutes out from 420. Ash, do you want to drop that word only? And then do some 420-ness.
Can I talk about Token Tunes for a minute?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
We missed you so much, but okay, so the first track, I can't remember, but it was a banger. Like, we started off so, like, I know we got good songs, but every, like, second, third song was like, how is anybody sleeping? Not you. I know you weren't feeling good, but, like, how is, like, anybody else sleeping? Because it was just, I called it the Riffinator night. It was all guitar solos and Like it was just really winded out, and we're getting near the end of the show, and we get a message in the private chat, and it says we're trying to break up a tie. I was like, okay. And then I could tell that like Yerp and Koss were almost looking at each other somehow through the screen, like, oh fuck, right? The next song that played, I was like, okay, so if it's a Bean song, he's like, shut up. He's like, you were just talking about we've never had a 3-way tie in Turf Wars or in Token Tunes, and that's what happened. Is me, Koss, and Yerp had a 3-way tie. If you had gotten one more song before Yerp's last one, we would have had the 4-way tie, which has never happened. It was so crazy. But I don't know, man. I think February's list has got to be up in the top 3 lists we've ever had. Yeah. And I'm sad. I'm actually sad that we don't have another week to finish off.
I know, right? We'll talk to Koss. Maybe we can sneak in an hour of Token Tunes somewhere. I don't know. I don't want to speak to nobody or anything, but it would be dope to try to sneak in another hour of music or something like that. We are 1 minute out. Everybody, make sure that you are packing up, heating up, rolling up, not lighting up yet. Heating up. Ammo's heating up. Follow Ammo's lead. Oh, it is 4:20 late. It's too late. If you aren't ready, I'm sorry. Cheers, everybody.
Dab time.
Smoke weed every day.
Nose dab time.
everybody. Good morning, Erica. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Ammo, did you catch Guardians of Unity yesterday? That's pretty good. Basically, like Guardians of Unity recap. Kells and Ammo and Beans are out of the cave. They see these crazy animals, so they climb up this tree, and then the animals leave, and they climb down the tree. And then they meet, and then Copsy comes on them, so now Copsy's with Ammo and Kells.
Oh.
And we're kind of finding out that I guess Ammo and Magic have known each other from previous things. Ammo says that Magic owes him something. I don't know.
Oh.
And they made it to the lake, the infamous Silver Lake. It seems like a lot of the story is Ammo has a cameo in Guardians of Unity. Yeah. That seems like a lot of the story is revolving around that fucking Silver Lake.
And I missed it, but I'm gonna go back and watch it. But I know Yerp and I the week before had met up.
Yep. So you guys are with Magic. So yep, Yerp and Manbear and Magic are in his shack area. The last we knew, and then Kells and Beans and Ammo and Copsy just made it out of the forest to the lake, and that's where we left off on.
Oh, cliffhanger! Always,
I
always
love it.
didn't
That's
want
probably
more.
one of my favorite parts of doing Guardians of Unity. Isn't like, and that's all for this week. We'll catch you guys next week for Guardians of Unity.
Literally, you know what it gives me? It gives me the same anxiety as when Maggie shot Mr. Burns. Because Simpsons was only on once a week. So we had to wait a whole 7 days till the next Thursday at 5 p.m. Western time. And then just to find out the damn baby shot him, it didn't even make sense. It should have been
Right?
Smithers the whole way. Or Homer. It should have been Smithers or Homer.
I love it.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can only catch Guardians of Unity every Tuesdays on Chillin' in the Cove. I try to do three chapters. I want to try to get more in, but me and Copsy have been talking about cool shit that we can do, make that cooler and stuff like that. But it's going great. I'm loving. We made it through chapter 124 yesterday.
Yeah.
Remember 124.
That's what I was going to ask. That was actually my next question. What chapter are we on? That was my next question. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, it's heating up. It's wild. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun though. What has everybody got going on for their day today? Anybody have anything fun or exciting?
A little bit busier now that, like I said, I'm back to the land of the living. But yeah, just some stuff, possibly some dump runs. Honestly, the garbage system here is so out of whack. We just literally take our garbage to the dump when we have a few bags piled up because it's free and it's easier. I can't get all the garbage we create into the one can. We used to have those big green bins where you all met me when I was dealing with all the black bears.
That's so crazy
coming up
that you said
again.
that, Kay. I totally, I shouldn't know that reference, but I totally do. Who shot JR?
Oh, yeah. Was that Dynasty?
Dallas.
Fucking show. Dallas, thank you. One of the two. Fuck, it was all that.
Dynasty came out in competition of Dallas.
Just like Young and the Restless came out in competition with Days of Our Lives. Sorry, I'm a big soap opera fan, bro.
Oh, no, you're good, bro. My problem with like Days of Our Lives and stuff like that is the story has been going on for so long that like,
dude, it was his name Hector. I can't remember, but the evil guy, freaking in that one show, man, gave so many grandmas anxiety for years.
I don't think I could tell you any of their names.
I remember half of them. I do.
I just always remember like I only watched Days of Our Lives when I was sick and home from school, and it usually came on after Price is Right, which I was like ready for a nap after Price is Right anyway.
So do you want to know how crazy some of these shows got? If I got a quick minute here, they actually had aliens come down in one of these soap operas for real and disguise themselves as teenagers as kids, and like they grew up with all the humans. Like it got weird, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I think you're thinking of Xenon the Warrior Princess on Disney Channel.
Dude, Xena Warrior Princess was the shit. You're not talking trash about my Xena Warrior Princess. All right, next, what are you gonna do? Conan the Barbarian, or not Conan the other one? Not Xena the other one. You know what I'm talking about.
I think you might be right. Conan, was it Conan?
You know what I'm talking about.
Conan Barbarian.
They did the crossover. They did the crossover with the two shows. They totally did the crossover. The Simpsons did Xena really good. She rescues Bart and Lisa and flies away. And she's like, I thought you said you couldn't fly. Like, I'm not Xena. I'm Lucy Lawless. And she flies away.
Hey, good morning, Fabi. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Hope you're feeling better. But like sands through the hourglass.
These are the days of our lives. Dude, like, okay, so that's a funny little quick story. Is my grandma used to tape all the soap operas because she'd be home like an hour later after like both Young and Restless and Days of Our Lives were like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. She's home at like 6, so she'd always tape them. And I thought it was funny because she'd be like watching that shit the weirdest times. Like, how was she watching it like 10 at night? And then she's like, I tape every single episode for like 25 years. She taped every single episode of both shows, and then she started getting like General Hospital and all those other ones.
You know, like not the people, like not the company that like came up with the VCR, but like the physical company that manufactured the actual physical VCR tapes. When like TiVo came out, I bet the guys were like, "Oh fuck, oh shit."
Yeah, and now I've said this before on the show, and now everyone's kicking themselves because Pete Davidson, the comedian, just bought every single sealed VHS in the world. It's over 6,000. It's over, and I mean, like in plastic, like they've never been opened. They're not okay. So, and the copy of Rocky 1 or 3 sold for $27,000 sealed.
That's great. Frank says, like sands through the hourglass, these are the stories of Michael's life. I thought it was cool, like when Dish Network and shit like that came out with the whole you could pre-record, you know, you didn't gotta have a TiVo box, bro. No. You could literally, it was good. And then TiVo was basically, it shouldn't have gone past TiVo if you think about it. You know what I mean, though? Like, for certain things, TiVo was actually pretty good because it was, they said it was pre-recorded live TV, but what it was just how they recorded it. You could pause it because they were filming it in time. So you were literally just stopping the live broadcast while they recorded it. I'm just saying, it's a really cool technology. I'm just saying. Ash, what do you mean cocoon? But is that another comic? I might need some information on that from you. Oh, because I don't know anything about comics or superheroes. Interesting. Yeah, Amber says she has some haven't been opened. They're Disney. Oh man, I bet for real. Like, hold on to those things for a long time. Yeah. Oh, they just dinged us. Well, we're still live and everything like that. I just got a notification. They just dinged us for music. I'm like, all right, I don't know what music you're dinging me for. But if maybe they're sharing ad revenue from the Cove music with the Cove. That's not happening. They didn't cut us? What about YouTube? No, I have my other screen open. Yeah. In just ADHD moment. I just saw something pop up and it just said like, it just said that we're sharing ad revenue with monetized shit. Like, for what? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't care. Fuck off Facebook. Yeah. Wow, you, Facebook. That's incredible, Amber. Sorry, are you serious? Oh. That's something I didn't think anyone would actually have. Golden Earring? Yeah. Twilight Zone, Golden Earring. Killer song. You gotta know that song by Golden Earring, Twilight Zone. Such a good song. Is that the stepping into the Twilight Zone? Yeah. That's a great song. I didn't know who sung it. Golden Earring, yeah. I don't think they had more than one or two, one-hit wonders, but they were a good band. All right, if we had to take any guesses on today's song of the day, because I truly have I don't watch the This Day in Histories until we watch them, you guys. I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna go Lynyrd Skynyrd. I feel like it's gonna be some Lynyrd Skynyrd. Radar Love is such a great song. Sorry, go ahead. All right, I'm gonna go with The Doors. Oh, that's a good guess too. Come on, baby, or Light My Fire. Light My Fire by The Doors. Okay, we're going song. I think because it's Wednesday, it's gonna be Tuesday's Gone. Oh, okay, bro. I hope it's Tuesday's Gone by Skinner, but I gotta admit, I like Metallica's version better. I'm sorry. I do like Metallica's version of Tuesday's Gone. I disrespectfully disagree. I know. I'm sorry. Okay. So can I explain why quickly? Okay, it's in Happy Gilmore, Metallica's version. Okay. Yeah. That's why I first started liking it, because when he's pulling up to the old folks' home. Yeah, I truly have no idea who the song of the day is going to be, or the word of the day, but I'm going to guess, since you went quince and quad, I'm going to guess Trisengentary. Trisengentary is my guess of the word today. Is that a dinosaur? In their 30s. Yeah, it's going to be good, whatever it is. Whatever it is. All right, we'll play a song, and then we'll dive into our This Day in History, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday morning. Cheers.
Up, paint a story to be told. Feel the sand in beneath, so soft, so warm. A tranquil escape where peace is born. Music flows like the morning tide, a rhythm of life we can't hide. Roll it up, let the good vibe show, a spark of bliss in the soft dawn glow. We're dancing in the dawn where the world feels alive. With every step the music lets us thrive. The touch of the sand, the rhythm so free. Moments like this are all we need. Inhale the calm, let it fill your soul. Exhale the world, let the good vibes roll. The cove and the sea, they call our song. Dancing in the dawn where we belong. Morning light reflects on the water's face. At the cove we found our sacred space. Roll the green, let the clouds drift high. A moment of magic beneath the sky. Time slows down as the day takes hold. The cove, our temple, the sunrise gold. Feel the rhythm, let the music play. A celebration of life in every way. We're dancing in the dawn where the world feels alive. With every step, the music lets us thrive. The touch of the sand, the rhythm so free. Moments like this are all we need. Inhale the calm, let it fill your soul. Exhale the world, let the good vibes roll. The cove and the sea, they call our song. Dancing in the dawn where we belong. We're dancing in the dawn where the world feels alive. With every step, the music lets us thrive. The touch of the sand, the rhythm so free. Moments like this are all we need. Inhale the calm, let it fill your soul. Exhale the world, let the good vibes roll. The cove and the sea, they call our song. Dancing in the dawn where we belong.
He'll be right back after these cough messages. Sorry.
Cough commercials and nuts copsies, I can't use that.
I heard half of that.
Ashley on Monday quoted them cough commercials.
Ooh, cough commercials.
A cough commercial, and that's copsies. That was a little warmer than I would like to do it, but it wasn't too bad.
Oh, what did she say last night about when she?
I don't know what
coffee?
anybody said last night.
No. It was like a ballot to ring out in Coffsy's, a ballot that rung out in Coffsy's castle or something like that. It was just very poetic. Like, yeah.
Dope, Ashley. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can you nose rip a joint?
No.
Not
That hurts. No, you don't do that. I'll tell you 3 reasons why. One, you're gonna get like raw weed up your nose, which you'll choke on. And 2, I don't know why it's way harsher. I'm still getting off of being sick here. Honestly, I feel like I got hit by a Mack truck, but I'm not like nauseous anymore. I couldn't smoke. I didn't really have much, but I couldn't smoke at least for 2 days, which is like as rare as the Thai last night.
Do y'all have Mack trucks in Canada?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't y'all remember that fucking drive out to Ontario back in the day? The fucking stand against gas prices that Canada had? Everyone drove out to Ontario and blocked traffic and shit. Or Ottawa or whatever the fuck. Yeah, it was horrible. Stand with Canada. Because, like, they were talking about the gas prices being so high that we literally couldn't get our groceries delivered.
Ooh.
I can't remember what the fuck it was called. It was a few years ago, but yeah.
Oh, so I know I was kind of saying this yesterday, so I just want to kind of touch on this a little bit this morning too. Friday night is Basement Brawl, and it's also another day other than Friday.
What do you
And
mean?
if you know, I'll let everybody put it together, but Friday night you definitely don't want to miss this Friday night's Basement Brawl.
I don't know if I want to know. You scared me. Oh. Yeah, make sure you tune it. Hey. No dude to boot it.
I think that might be around that time too, Amber, for sure. Yeah, maybe.
What's that? The summer solstice, or
Yeah, I think that
yeah,
might be.
that's what it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
St. Patty's Day. That might
It's
be
getting there, isn't it? Or is that May? I always forget. I screw up May and March all the time.
I really hope that St. Patrick's Day is in March because, well, when I update the cover picture, you'll understand why I say that.
One of my brother's birthdays is in March.
My mother's birthday is in March.
Really? So here's an interesting fact about me and my brother Steve. His birthday is March 10th, right? My birthday is April 7th, but it's exactly 30 days away or 28 days away. So our birthday is always on the same day. Like if he has a birthday on Monday, mine will be on a Monday. If he has his birthday on a Tuesday, mine will be. So March 10th and April 7th sync up for days. Like not, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it'll be the same day every year. Always thought that was funny.
Hey, Amber's birthday is the day before St. Patrick's Day. That's dope.
That is dope. I would go to the bar till midnight.
I just did. The jab I just did was grape runs, and it was really good.
Oh, you did the real?
Yeah.
Nice. The good. You did the good.
All right, everybody. It is that time. Let's go.
Make sure my microphone works. Welcome back. Some of you may know, and now all of you will, that I prepared these episodes the day before. So as this is the episode for February 26th, February 25th would be the day that I would be working on it. However, we had some errands today, and I've been out of the house most of the day, returning home about the time that I would usually actually begin editing the video that I had already researched and recorded. So since I haven't researched and recorded yet, we're going to quilt an episode together for you today, February 26th. Also, some of you may know that February 26th is my birthday, in a time when, my goodness, television was only available in black and white, and it took...
What'd she just say? I can't hear you. You're muted.
She said that today was her birthday?
You
need to rewind that. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, everybody.
Researched and recorded yet. We're going to quilt an episode together for you today, February 26th. Also, some of you may know that February 26th is my birthday, in a time...
Holy shit, it's Vicki What?
What? She didn't tell you?
I had no idea. I'm literally... Okay, so we'll get to the... I'm sorry, I'll continue.
Yeah.
I did not hear that. I was... What?
Time when, my goodness, television was only available in black and white, and it took a while to warm up, and not every household had one. I think grandmother got one when I was 2 or 3, maybe. That's all I intend to say about when I was born. Other than that, it's late enough in the day that Mr. B is up and about, so Let's not dawdle. We have a word, an event or two, a song, and a quote. So grab your favorite cuppa, sit back, and let's see what happened on February 26th. Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for February 26th. February 26th is the 57th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, with 308 days remaining to the end of the year, 309 in leap years. Oh boy, have I got one for you today. Today's word is pareidolia. Pareidolia is a noun that means the tendency to perceive a specific, often meaningful image, usually a face, in a random or ambiguous visual pattern. We could probably do just a whole show of images depicting this phenomenon, and indeed there are plenty of photos and videos out there already with examples of pareidolia. Kind of fun to watch, I think. The word pareidolia comes to us from German, Greek before that. First documented use of the word pareidolia is 1962. Pareidolia. You may have heard the phrase carpe diem. This is a Latin phrase that literally means pluck the day. Although we typically translate it to mean seize the day, the phrase itself has been around for hundreds of years, but we really begin to see it in English usage in the 1800s. The poet Robert Frost wrote a poem called Carpe Diem in 1938, in which age wishes upon a couple of children that they be happy. Yes, be happy, 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 and seize the day of pleasure. And so it is that the dictionary definition for carpe diem as the enjoyment of the pleasures of the moment without concern for the future. I prefer to think of it more in terms of being present in the moment, right here, right now. Carpe diem. And with that, the Grand Canyon, located in northwestern Arizona, became an official national monument in 1908 upon the declaration of President Theodore Roosevelt. The Grand Canyon was then declared a national park on February 26, 1919. Quite an amazing place to visit. And if you're planning to go, they do have a website that gives lots of different information, like general information and fees and whatnot. The Grand Canyon also enjoys the protection of being a UNESCO World Heritage Site. I guess the Grand Canyon's having a sort of a birthday too today, isn't it? Today's song, I'll Never Find Another You by the Seekers. The Seekers were a folk-influenced pop group out of Melbourne, Australia. They got together in the early 1960s and were quite popular in the 60s. The Seekers were the first Australian pop group to hit the charts outside of Australia and had several top 10 hits. By the way, after the original grouping that was the Seekers sort of wound down and dissipated, one of the original members formed a new group he called the New Seekers, and they recorded the 1971 hit, I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing. But today we're talking about their 1964 hit, I'll Never Find Another You. Written by Tom Springfield, I'll Never Find Another You by the Seekers reached number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 on the Australian and UK charts. I'll Never Find Another You has also been covered by country singer Sonny James, and that version did very well in the country charts as well. I'll Never Find Another You by the Seekers. Lovely song. Link in the description. How about that? I forgot to mention earlier, it's a bit warmer around here this week, so I changed the background to something a bit more spring-like. And that brings us to today's quote. It's by the late UK poet Patience Strong, who said, "While it is February, one can taste the full joys of anticipation. Spring stands at the gate with her finger on the latch." Patience Strong. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page. It's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Vicki B, you sneaky little devil. But
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I had no idea it was her birthday. That's so dope. Real quick, please make sure you're following Vicki Bowers on all forum platforms from Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, Odyssey. Make sure you're following our blog page. We love this day in history every day. And thank you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I hope you're having a dope-ass birthday. That's so cool.
That's cool.
Definitely stay tuned to the Cove page because I'm literally going to put something together like as soon as I finish packing this thing.
So I don't know how good your memory is, but my memory for Cove memory is pretty good. Vicki was actually here when we were playing a certain game.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Ma. Actually, Ma, yes, I'm gonna try to get her to the show this afternoon for the birthday game.
She was here and she was like, "What's this?" And like, I'm sorry, I just remember it was a while back, but yeah,
I'm trying to remember whose birthday that was. But yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I literally so this is the message I sent to Vicki Bowers. I said, "You muddy trucker, I had no idea it was your birthday, yo. Happy friggin' birthday, the most amazing Vicki Bowers ever."
You put muddy trucker in there?
I absolutely called her muddy trucker.
Dude, she has the best.
She's such a hoot.
Oh, she's down to earth. She has the best sense of humor. I loved having her on her and just talking to her for a bit. It was so cool.
I talk to her even if it's not like in a conversation, but I talk to her every day. I say good morning, thank you for this day in history every day, and like sometimes we'll go back and forth and like she'll give me some crap. She's a shit shooter. Yeah.
I was wearing the I was wearing the thing last night.
Oh yeah.
So I just didn't want to sleep with it because I didn't want to like roll over and like so I forgot to put on the sweater. But yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only a few of those left.
I know. That's why I was like, God, I gotta wear it on the afternoons and shit. Like the morning, I was just kind of groggy. And I forgot.
All right, our song of the day, everybody. We'll see how far we make it. Knock on wood. I should never fucking say that.
Why do you say that?
I know. Every morning I'm like, all right, hopefully we don't get in trouble. And I'm like, oh. All right. See what happens. Actually, yesterday's song of the day was dope. Here we go.
Take 11. Probably a good thing.
You ready? Right, let's make this the one.
There's a new world somewhere they call the promised land, and I'll be there someday if you will hold my hand. I still need you there beside me, no matter what I do, for I know I'll never find another you. There is always someone for each of us, they say, and you'll be my someone forever and a day. I could search the whole world over until my life is through, but I know I'll never find another you. It's a long, long journey, so stay by my side when I walk through the storm. My pleasure would be small. I could lose it all tomorrow and never mind at all. But if I should lose your love, dear, I don't know what I'd do, for I know I'll never find another you. But if I should lose your love, dear, I don't know what I'll do, for I know I'll never find another you, another you, another you.
Such a great song.
We're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far.
Yeah. So, yeah, I see. Why'd you say that now?
Mm-hmm. You never know.
You never know.
All right, we'll play a song and we'll see where we're at with our morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday morning. Let's go.
Cove-TV on, we're ready to go. Pour your coffee, light it up, let's set the tone. Today's the day to make it your own. From the first hit to the last sip of brew, it's gonna be a good day just for you. It's gonna be a good day, can you feel that beat? Motivation's in the air, get up on your feet. From the morning hustle to the sunset glow, with Cove-TV on, let the good vibes show. So smile big, let your worries melt away. It's gonna be a good day, come what may. You've got the power, you've got the drive. Today's your canvas, paint it alive. The ocean breeze, the tropical scene, waking up strong, living the dream. No matter what comes, you've got what it takes. With every little step, feel the ground shake. Let the music move you, let your spirit play. It's a Cove kind of morning, leading the way. It's gonna be a good day, can you feel that beat? Motivation's in the air, get up on your feet. From the morning hustle to the sunset glow, with Cove-TV on, let the good vibes show. So smile big, let your worries melt away. It's gonna be a good day, come what may. And every sunrise brings a brand new chance. So let's take today, make it a dance. With every breath in and every step ahead, we're writing our story, enough said. It's gonna be a good day, can you feel that beat? Motivation's in the air, get up on your feet. From the morning hustle to the sunset glow, with Cove-TV on, let the good vibes show. So smile big, let your worries melt away. It's gonna be a good day, come what may. So rise up, Cove Crew, let's make it bright. Positivity shining, everything's right. It's gonna be a good day, let's seize it true. With Cove-TV mornings, it's all about you.
Good morning, Brittany. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Dope ass sunrise. Crazy, crazy birthday Wednesday.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that's like My mind was blown by that.
What? I was staring at the sun. What'd you say?
My mind, like the whole Vicki Bowers birthday thing, that blew my mind.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that today.
No. She's sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky. Sorry.
Sneaky,
It's still gonna be
like a ninja in the night.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, we do have yoga coming up in about a half hour or so. You want to do our back-to-back track check? We will.
You can do back-to-back. Yeah.
All right. I hope everybody has a wonderful day.
In your eyes, I see you shining bright like the morning sky. That's got its ups and downs, its twists and turns, but every step you take is a lesson learned. When the road gets rough and you feel unsure, just know you're a fighter, you're meant to endure. Beans is here to say you're doing just fine. You got the heart, the strength, you've got the shine. Beans hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beans hopes you have a wonderful day. You got that courage, you got that fire. You're the kind of person who lifts others higher. When the weight feels heavy and the path seems long, remember you're built to be tough and strong. You're a rock star, a warrior, no need to pretend. You got the grit and the heart to the very end. So go out and conquer whatever comes your way. Beans knows you've got this every single day. Beans hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beans hopes you have a wonderful day. When the road feels heavy and you're feeling low, just take a deep breath and let that strength show. You're not just surviving, you're living out loud. Be proud of who you are, stand tall and be proud. Life's just a test of how far you've come. You're shining like the brightest sun. So keep your head high, let the worries fade. Beans are cheering you on every step of the way. You have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beans hopes you have a wonderful day. Hey you, yeah, you're gonna be okay. Beans believes in you each and every day. So go out there, shine, let nothing get in your way. Beans hopes you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Do something nice for a stranger today.
Today's the day to spread a little light. Do something kind, make the world feel right. From the Rockies to the lakes, the northern sky so blue. We've got the heart and soul to see it through. Do something nice for a stranger today. A smile, a helping hand goes a long way. In this great big world, be the best you can. Man, there's messages clear, lend a hand. Be yourself, cause no one else can be. You're one of a kind, a rarity. Do something nice, make someone's day. Man, there's wisdom hiding away. From the maple leaf to snowy peaks, spreading kindness in every word we speak. Stay lifted and stay positive, let the good vibes flow. Be the change in the world that we all want to know. The great white north, where the spirit's strong, where kindness echoes like a favorite song. Hold the door, share a laugh, lend a helping hand. We're all in this together, walking the same land. Grab your toque and your boots, show the world your heart. Every little gesture's where the good things start. Be true to yourself and let the kindness shine. With every step you take, you're on Man Bear's line. Be yourself, cause no one else can be. You're one of a kind, a rarity. Do something nice, make someone's day. Man Bear's wisdom lighting the way. From the maple leaf to the snowy peaks, spreading kindness in every word we speak. Stay lifted, stay positive, let the good vibes flow. Be the change in the world that we all want to know. So wave that red and white, let the love flow free. We're stronger together, it's our legacy. Man, let's just keep going, lift up and inspire yourself and chase your heart's desire. Cause no one else can be. You're one of a kind, a rarity. Do something nice, make someone's day. Man Bear's wisdom lighting the way. From the maple leaf to the snowy peaks, spreading kindness in every word we speak. Stay lifted, stay positive, let the good vibes flow. Be the change in the world that we all want to know. Your guide, with Man Bear's message right by your side. Do something kind, let your true self shine. The world needs you, one day at a time.
Cody Koff in the building! What up, man?
What up, Cody?
Hope you're having a wonderful morning, brother. Oh, this is definitely. I'm going to do a loop. We're going to do a run of 3 of them, everybody. This is for Cody Koff.
Fuck you, Facebook. Fuck you, Facebook. Fuck you, Facebook.
Oh, all right. I'll turn the loop off and then we'll finish that one. There it goes. All right. Yeah, dude, that's crazy, Cody. That's such bullshit, man. And I do hope that you find the puppies' homes because that's super sad, man.
Yeah.
I wish that I could take them, but I have no room for Morgan, let alone a bunch of little hellion pups. I'm sorry, puppies are dope, but they are crazy. Yeah. They don't mean to be little shits. They just don't know any better.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, this morning's morning speaker is going to be a Dr. Scott.
Ooh, nice.
Here we go.
A few weeks back, I asked you all to submit some questions to me and told you I would make videos to answer the top 3 questions. I'm getting started on those today, and I'm going to start with the top question, which was submitted by Radical Hamster. That's kind of a great name, by the way. And the question was, why do I feel the urge to self-sabotage when I'm finally getting better? And why does getting better feel so uncomfortable? I'm glad that you put this into 2 parts. I would have if you didn't, so thanks for doing that for me. The first part of this question I want to address is, are you actually self-sabotaging? You may think you know the answer, but self-sabotage, I think, is one of the most overused phrases in mental health. And I have seen so many therapists and clinicians and professionals apply this term to people who I very much do not believe are self-sabotaging. I think it's almost become like a blanket term for anyone who has an unsuccessful attempt at change or improvement. So let me break this down a little bit for you and see if you're actually self-sabotaging. The term self-sabotage implies a conscious and intentional decision to halt or undo your own progress. If that's not what you're doing, you're not self-sabotaging. Don't assume that just because you tried something and it didn't work, that you have self-sabotaged. I'm going to name the top 3 reasons I see people struggle to sustain positive changes that they have made. And self-sabotage, just so you know, not in my top 3. The number 1 I see, and I think it's by like a pretty big degree, is you over monitored your own symptoms and accidentally triggered a self-fulfilling prophecy. I know that's kind of a mouthful, but what I mean by that is when we're working on some certain symptom, depression, anxiety, anhedonia, residual trauma symptoms, whatever we're working on, when we make some change that we hope will reduce those symptoms, we often pay very, very close attention to those symptoms because we're trying to see if they change or not, which makes sense. But what I see happen so often in this journey is that people pay so close attention to those symptoms that when they notice any level of them at all, they kind of panic and assume that their intervention was not working, and they blow it out of proportion, which actually causes it to grow. Let me give two examples of this. See this all the time with panic attacks. So let's say you're struggling with panic attacks at the grocery store, for example, and you've learned this new therapy technique, and you think this therapy technique might help stop the panic attacks. And you're kind of excited to try it out, excited and scared at the same time, right? So you go to the store and you're doing, maybe it's a cognitive technique or a breath work technique or whatever, and you're doing it. And while you're doing it, you're trying to look for any signs that you're about to have a panic attack because you want to make sure that this is going to work. And you notice at some point some little thing, maybe it's like a quick jolt of a nervous thought, or your heart rate goes up a little bit, or your breath just feels a little short, and you think, oh, there it is, there's the first sign, I'm starting to, it's going to go downhill, it's not going to work. And your entire being starts to spiral in that direction, and you end up having a panic attack, maybe not because you were in the grocery store, but because you told yourself your attempt was failing and you were going to have a panic attack because you picked up on some maybe pretty minuscule little thing that might have just been a normal blip on the anxiety radar. Or let's say it's depression. Let's say that you've had a couple good days because you've tried something, maybe picked up a new hobby, or like started a new, joined a new social group or something like that. You made this big, exciting change and you're feeling kind of optimistic about it. And at first it's going really well. And then on like day 3 or day 4, you notice a little bit of the sadness and the emptiness there again. And you think, oh man, I don't know. I feel it coming back. I don't know if this is going to work. And you start to really fixate on that feeling inside of you. And what happens is the more you fixate it on it and the more you focus on it, it kind of grows and grows and grows because it's like you're putting a spotlight on it. And eventually you are back where you started. That may not have been the inevitable endpoint of the changes you made as it seemed. It may have been a result of your own over-focusing on the symptoms. I would not regard that as self-sabotage because that is not something you're doing on purpose. That's more like a bad habit that you're probably going to need some help to break. Second reason I see people make some good changes but struggle to sustain them is simply because the changes they tried to make were either too big or were done too quickly. I guess that's kind of the same thing, really. But this journey gets really frustrating, and I know that. And you get so sick of being some certain way, and sometimes you sort of do the like cold turkey, turn your life upside down kind of thing. Like maybe you haven't had work in 2 years, let's say, and you're just so sick of like feeling like you don't have a purpose occupationally and not having a steady income. And you have this one day where you get this burst of like motivation slash frustration slash rage, and you like anger apply to 20 jobs, and you get one, and it's a full-time job, and you haven't worked in 2 years. And you go and you work, and you go from working 0 hours a week to 40, like literally overnight, and you do it for a couple of weeks and you burn yourself out. Well, that's a huge change. And ideally, big changes in life should happen gradually and with a stepwise approach. It is very understandable that when you make these really rapid changes, it's hard to stick with them. You can like bootstrap yourself through it and force yourself to do something really hard with willpower for some certain amount of time. I feel like the average is about 2 weeks. And once you run out of that willpower, you realize that you haven't actually made enough structural or foundational lifestyle changes to support this big new like mental and cognitive expense that you've added, and then it all falls apart. I would also not consider that self-sabotage. I would consider it like poor strategy. I'm not trying to be mean. It's like that just doesn't usually work, and it doesn't usually work for anybody, and it's not intentional and it's not on purpose. So in my mind, that's not self-sabotage. And the third is that you simply experience a setback. Maybe that setback is external. Maybe you lose a relationship to a breakup or death, or you just face some unexpected new challenge, like a new medical condition, or just something bad happens in your life that causes a setback. Sometimes the setbacks are internal, especially if you have a cyclical diagnosis. If you have major depressive disorder, if you have bipolar disorder, or to some degree even PTSD. PTSD is not cyclical in the sense that it's episodic, but your symptoms can vary tremendously depending on frequency and severity of triggers you're experiencing. So you can feel and look and function really different from one day to the next. So there are really pronounced ups and downs in your symptoms. Setbacks, unfortunately, are a part of this journey, whether internally or externally triggered. And not every setback is an episode of self-sabotage unless you purposely like sought it out or did it to yourself. So those are 3 examples of things that I would encourage you not to classify as self-sabotage, because I think that is very blaming and judgmental, and I don't think it's an appropriate label for those types of setbacks. Now, let's say you've listened this far and you're like, nope, hey, like legit, I self-sabotage it. I am doing it to myself. I am doing it on purpose. I know I'm doing it. Why am I doing it? Please help. I'm sure that some people do self-sabotage. So let's talk about that now. Why does getting better feel so uncomfortable? Because I think that's the key. I think that Radical Hamster like didn't explicitly say it, but tied those 2 things together, that probably the reason we self-sabotage is because feeling better actually feels like terrifying or uncomfortable. 2 things happen to us when we've been kind of like at the bottom of the barrel in life for a long time. The first is simply that you get used to it. It becomes a predictable and, in a weird way, in a very dysfunctional way, almost a comfortable sensation. It's a little bit like if you've never faced food insecurity, if you've like always had food, which I have, I've never faced food insecurity. So when I get hungry, it's kind of a crisis because I'm not used to having to deal with that feeling. I don't go a long time without eating very often. I love food. I love to eat. So if some certain circumstance happens, such as, and this is a true story, me being at a wedding and not getting to eat lunch until 2 o'clock, I am liable to, sorry, in-laws and wife, cut the buffet line because I'm suffering, or at least I think I'm suffering, because that's not something I'm used to having to deal with. But if I were someone who had faced a lot of food insecurity, being hungry stops being like a shock to your system after a while, and eventually being hungry just feels normal. You're always hungry. You get used to it. So now take that framework, take that sentence, but take the word hungry out and put in a word like lonely or unsatisfied or miserable or bed rotting. You can put almost any word in there and the logic still applies. The first time you hit rock bottom, it's terrible. And it's always terrible, but the shock factor goes away after a while. And eventually you get used to it. And you're like, I can live like this if I have to. I don't like it, but I can do it. I've been doing it for however long. And it just becomes your new normal. I know that I kind of hate that saying sometimes, but it loses its shock value and it loses its fear. And there almost has become a dysfunctional level of comfort with it. Going along with that, the second thing that happens is that we lose trust in ourselves and our ability to sustain anything good. And having something good that we could lose, like a relationship or a job or a safe and stable place to live, actually feels really threatening and scary because we don't trust that we can keep it. And we live in near constant fear and stress about, when am I going to screw this up? I can't have good things. I can't do good things. I can't make people happy. When am I going to do something that's going to pull the rug out from under me and put me back where I was before? Except this time, since I was up for a little bit, that shock value of falling that I didn't feel because I was at the bottom for a long time, not only am I going to go back there, I'm going to get that shock again because it's going to happen suddenly and unexpectedly, and there's going to be loss involved. And that loss hurts almost more, I think, than being in that low place. And so when we feel that this screw up or this failure is inevitable, sometimes we do the "you can't fire me, I quit" thing. And we basically try to beat life to the punch and say, no, before you, life, surprise me with this sudden unexpected change, I'm just going to do it to myself. And that way, at least the shock factor and the surprise factor go down a little bit because I know when it's going to happen. and I get a little bit of a sense of control over it because I'm the one that caused it, and I did it intentionally rather than unintentionally. It also, this one I don't know if is true for everyone, but it also kind of gives us an excuse. Like maybe I could have made that relationship work. Maybe I could have made that career work. I chose not to. So it lets you maintain like this fantasy that you could have had it long term. Whereas if you tried your absolute best and it still didn't work out, you can't even hold on to that fantasy anymore. If that is true for you, if you're still with me and you're like, yep, it is self-sabotage. That is definitely what I'm doing. How do I stop? I don't have an easy answer for you, but I do have an answer. Every thought that ever happens in your head is actually just a theory or a projection. I know that they are not phrased that way. If you have a relationship and you haven't had a relationship in a while, and your brain says, I'm going to screw this up, I'm going to ruin it, they're going to hate me, I'm going to do something wrong, it's not phrased as a theory. It's phrased as a factual, 100% true statement. But it isn't. I know it feels like it is. I know it seems like it is. I know it sounds like it is. And I know you feel like you have evidence to support that idea that it is. It's a theory. And every theory is testable. These negative thoughts and negative statements and negative predictions are driven by negative belief systems. A belief system is what we think is a rule about the world. I'm unlovable is a belief system. And if I believe that I'm unlovable, I will probably believe that every relationship I'm in will eventually be unsuccessful because they will find out that I'm unlovable and they won't love me. Boom, the end. But you have to test your theory. And the only way you can ever change a belief system is if you're in a situation where it is at least possible for you to be wrong. If you believe that you are unlovable and you isolate yourself in your room for the rest of your life, you will be, air quotes, right, because you will never be in a situation where you could possibly be wrong. That would be like me saying I could never be a successful YouTuber and therefore never make a YouTube video, and then someday die being like, see, I was right. I couldn't make a YouTube. I couldn't be a successful YouTuber. Well, I wasn't in a situation where that even could have happened. So I never got the opportunity, or never gave myself the opportunity really to test my theory and see if it was correct. If you think that you can never maintain employment, and so you do not apply for jobs or don't show up to the interviews or don't accept the jobs that get offered to you, it's impossible for you to be wrong. You're proving yourself right at every turn, but that doesn't actually mean that you're right. It means you're engineering your own life in a way that supports your maladaptive belief systems. So if you really want to work on this, be a good scientist, test your data by putting yourself in situations where it is at least theoretically possible for you to gather information that contradicts your theory. Because a good scientist doesn't only look for information that supports their theory. They also look for contradictory information, otherwise they're biased. And if you are gathering data, I don't know why I'm being so judgmental sounding right now, but I really want you to stop self-sabotaging. If you are gathering data and you self-sabotage the relationship, the job, the living situation, or whatever, that data is contaminated. You tampered with the data and your results are invalid because you don't actually know what would have happened if you hadn't messed with it. So don't mess with it on purpose and see what happens. Maybe you get a different outcome. Maybe that changes your whole outlook. See you guys next time.
Weirdly perfect timing. Well, the sunrise video just ended.
Most of the
And
time, I
that
think I
was-
did a
and
pretty
he's
good
still
job.
talking. Another video started because that one just ended also.
So is there more?
No, that was it. That
Oh,
just
okay. I was
everything happened
like,
at once. That's great. All right. Yeah, that was great. I do like how he was talking about like waiting. To me, the way I've always phrased it is like you're waiting for the other foot to drop. You know what I mean? Like things are so good. Things are so good. When is it gonna when's it not gonna be good?
yeah.
Which in a sense is like a realistic way of looking at things, and you should kind of look at it that way, but not to that extreme of like if you have like 17 good days in a row, bro, I'd be fucking prepared.
I think the
bad
hardest part,
day is on its way. You just don't know yet.
Absolutely. I think the hardest part for us is when we're doing good, for some reason, people around us are doing horrible. Like when we're up everyone around us is like not doing good. And when everyone around us lately has been like doing good, we're like hitting rock bottom. And like, honestly, it's like, is it us? Is it like, and like, don't get me wrong, we're very helpful people, but after a while of just, you know, it being very one-sided, it's kind of hard to, you know, like, it's kind of hard. Like I said, you isolate yourself, but like, you isolate yourself because when you meet certain people in the world, you're like, I don't want to go outside. Are you kidding me, man? Like, go to Walmart every day in a row.
Yeah,
and you'll
dude.
literally just like, I'm sorry, but it's so much harder than even these morning speakers. Like, it's and I like how he's talking about, like, I don't like the word self-sabotage because it can, you know, mean different things to different people. You know, some of these morning speakers don't resonate with me, but probably about 75% of them do. And it's hard to not self-sabotage yourself because sometimes you just have really long weeks and you get burnt out and you just, it's not even that you're self-sabotage, it's just you feel like you can't go on, man. Like, why do you think energy drinks were invented? And I'm not trying to bullshit. Like, literally, that energy drink.
You are absolutely right. And like, I do kind of like how you phrased that on like, you can't go on, and that's that. You can take that in so many different ways because, like, for real, like, you're just like, fuck everything. And not, you know, but I mean, like, in a bad way and not in a bad way at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, you just have those days where you're like, I'm done. I am so fucking done. I'm fucking done with this. You know what I mean? And then, like, the next
You're right. Like,
but yeah, okay, I do like how you phrase that. Sorry, go ahead.
I have a really good example is a Key & Peele sketch where they're texting each other and he's like, hey man, you coming over? And he writes back, yeah, whatever. He's like, whatever? What does that mean? He just freaks. And the other guy's all chill, like stoned on the couch, like, yeah, that's cool. Do you even want to hang out? He's like, oh, I don't know. What the heck are you talking about? And they literally go back and forth. And one of them is so calm. And it's a representation of you don't have emotion in text. Even if you capitalize it, you know what I mean? Like, there's no emotion in messages. You could literally take somebody so
I wish we could show that clip. I'll try to find a clip and maybe drop it in for the subscribers because, like, I'd probably be about the only place I'd be able to.
But you know what I'm talking about anyways.
I know exactly what you're talking about because, yeah, the one dude's like, hey, and the other dude's just, like, playing or, like, watching football, and he's like, sure, I don't care. And he's like, what do you mean you don't care? Like, yeah, I do love that. It was such a great example because I will say doing the shows has helped me in trying to decipher emotion in text, which it's still very hard to do and damn near impossible to do. But
and one thing I was going to say is a lot of times we get anxiety and get kind of depressed when people don't message us back. But like, we're expecting people to message us back just because we message them at 8 a.m. doesn't mean they're not busy at 8 a.m. or maybe they don't have their phone on them. What if they my job? I'm actually not supposed to bring my phone to my new job at all. They actually had this whole speech about phones. Like, if you have a phone, turn it off. Like, you can have it, but you can't have a functioning phone.
Much love, Ash. We'll catch you this afternoon. Usually we're still in our morning speaker, doing our morning speaker when you leave. So you only get a later, Ash.
Yeah, the vocal one today because you're special. Well, you're all special, but yeah.
Thanks, man. There.
I said they're all special. God damn it. I said it right after.
I said it right after. You're good, bro. We do have yoga coming up. We'll play a song here shortly, but yeah, I don't know. I just fucking A.
But I think I'm gonna head out, man. I actually have a really busy day. Sorry. It's been a crazy 4 days, and then I just want to say thank you to everybody who said good wishes to me and my family. We're slowly getting better. They're a little worse than me because of my smoking. I cough a lot of stuff out. So thank you so much to everybody that reached out, everybody when I was popping in the comments and stuff. Make sure you spread some love and positivity. Do something nice for Cinder, something nice for yourself, something nice for a friend, and I will catch you all this afternoon. Coffsy's got the freaking trophy again. It's like twice in a month, right? It's got to be. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
We got to check. But let's see who can get it. I'll see you this afternoon, everybody. Much love, much love, much love. And much love, Miss Bina. I know I'm going to miss you today, but I'll watch it later. Much love, everybody. Peace.
All right, we'll play a song, and then we'll see what's up with Miss Bina. Let's go with... This is a good one for today.
Each step you take, you're carving a way through highs and lows. You brighten the day. The 'cause you've come so far.
You're stronger than you think, brighter than you know. Through every storm you've learned to grow. Every moment, every choice you make shapes the world and the path we take. The mirror reflects a soul so true. A light in the dark, yes, that's you. Rise above, let your spirit stay. You matter more than words can say. Every smile you show paints the canvas where your colors glow. The world feels lighter when you're near. You're the reason for hope, the end of fear.
Lift your head, feel the rhythm inside. The heartbeat of life, a rising tide. Each day's a gift, your story's unique. You're the power, the strength we seek.
Don't forget you're a force so rare, a wave of energy we all share. Keep moving forward, let your soul ignite. You matter, you're the guiding light. All right, I hope everybody's off to a wonderful Wednesday morning. Good morning, Sam. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. All right, is everybody ready for some yoga? Here we go, everybody. Good morning, Miss Bina.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing well. Can't complain. Thank you.
That is always a good thing. How's your week been? Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, our week has been very... Please hold. I'm having technical difficulties.
Hey, nothing better. That's how it rolls.
Right.
Like around here. Definitely tell Mr. Miss Bina, that's his, by the way, that's what we're calling him. And Mr. Miss Bina to have that he hopes he had a wonderful anniversary as well.
Thank you. You know, we did. Life has been being very hard this week, but we've had I've had a great attitude. He's been a little bit stressed. But you know what? What can you do? Nothing. There's nothing I can do about any of these things, so you just gotta keep going.
You can only do what you can do.
Exactly. It's so perfect, girl.
What do you got planned for us for today?
So today, honestly, most of the poses we really can't do because we haven't excelled to that part of our yoga yet. So I think we're going to take a few standing poses. Is that better? Is that more even?
Yeah, that is a lot more even.
Okay. Well, that's probably as good as I'm going to get it for today. But today we're going to be talking about the crown chakra. It's our in the 7th chakra, and it's located at the top of your head. The color is violet. As you can see, I was matching from head to toe. I got it all. So I tried. The element is thought, so your thoughts. The seed sound is Om. It is the planet that is associated with your crown chakra is Jupiter, and it is associated with the pituitary gland.
I do have the sheets on the crown chakra. If anybody wants them, let me know. I did put them in a subscriber chat. If you aren't a subscriber, I can send them to you personally. It's not an issue.
Thank you. Yes, I tried to send it to him so you guys, if you need it, you have it.
Yep.
So the reason that we're not going to be doing very many poses for our crown chakra is they're mostly standing, and they're pretty, some of them are pretty gangster, like the forearm stand, and then we have headstand.
Oh my, nope, not
Right.
today.
Okay. So there's a few of them we could do, but since we're seated, like we can't do child's. We could do a tree pose. We could do a standing back bend. A lotus pose is extremely difficult because you have to be flexible in your hips and legs and stuff. Rabbit pose, which is very similar to child. Thunderbolt, where you sit on the back of your feet. Easy pose, which is pretty simple, right? Because technically you're doing easy pose right now.
Is it cheating for Ma if CJ holds her feet during the headstand?
Listen, the more the merrier. It's called teamwork. Yoga is about doing what you need, and you use whatever you have to use to make it work for you. So reclined butterfly is a really good one to do for your crown chakra. And then crocodile pose, which is one of my favorites, where you lay on the mat and you have obviously your legs behind you and your arms out in front. Your forehead is on the mat. And it's a very awesome pose. So I think we're going to do a little bit of chanting like we did last time at the end of our practice today. We're going to focus on our breath.
I like that.
And the balanced crown chakra, you will have strong faith, spiritual connection, deep awareness, and feelings of oneness. But if it's unbalanced, you'll be lonely, depressed, have a weak faith, a lack of purpose, and you'll be spiritually disconnected.
So ironic that we're doing the crown chakra because yesterday I took a really huge hit and it gave me kind of a headache.
Yes.
And I got a terrible migraine last night, and it was like right in the back of like.
So it's a tension migraine.
It was horrible.
Because when all of your muscles and stuff get tight up here, it goes from your shoulders and up your neck, right? So that's why I always round your shoulders. Why no matter what we do, I do that nonstop.
I need to start doing that more when I'm not yogaing. I mean,
even
I do a lot of twists. I do a lot of twist stretches and stuff like that.
But do you stretch before you twist? Because if you just start twisting, you can cause.
I'm sorry. Well, do I do what?
Before you twist your body. Do you stretch?
No, hells no.
Please do.
Okay.
Because if you just start doing yoga without getting your muscles and your joints warm, you could hurt yourself. You could strain a muscle, you could, tightness tomorrow, back pain, whatever. So be careful, but take care of yourself.
Yes. Also, another one I was going to ask is sometimes at work, since I'm used to sitting all the freaking time, when I'm at work and standing, I'll get tightness in my back. Is there other than like twist stretches, is there anything I can do in the moment to relieve that?
Cat cow.
Okay.
You could you could stand up and you could hug your knees. You could sit down and hug your knees.
Dope. Because I mean, I do it a lot for smoke breaks and shit like that, so I'm able to like sit down and like I could do that. But I mean,
anything that would relieve. I mean, honestly, I would tell you, feet up the wall would be the best bet for you.
Okay.
But just moving, maybe like doing some open hip circles too. Anything you can do to get your joints warmed up. And I'm trying to think. It's hard to do standing poses for your back,
Right.
So just keep stretching and moving and opening up the hips too. That'll lessen that load right there for a little bit.
Shit, okay.
And engage your core. The more you engage your core, it not only builds your core muscles, it strengthens your stability, so you have better balance, but it also strengthens your spine. It lessens the stuff you got going on back here, because you're tightening up and you're supporting your spine now. So that's another thing that can help you a lot.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Well, I'll hand it over to you, and we can start whenever you're ready.
All right, loves, let's begin. Find your seat, get comfortable. Roll your shoulders, take any movement that you need here for you at this time, whether that is rolling your shoulders, stretching, moving your arms up and down. Wherever you are, I want you to enjoy it. I want you to feel where your body is, to understand that you can't fix everything. You just got to take care of yourself. And that is starts with your thoughts, right? You want positivity, you got to think positive. If you're negative, you're going to get more negativity. Close your eyes. Maybe seal your lips. Letting go of all that comes before and all that comes after this moment. Being present here for you. Starting at your crown chakra. Focus. Maybe you see that violet ball of energy spinning the crown of your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your jaw. Separating the teeth. As you come to the throat, envision that beautiful blue ball of energy. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your hands. Relax your fingers. Bring awareness to the chest. Relaxing your breath. Focusing on that green chakra, the heart chakra. The beautiful, we have the violet, the blue, and now the green energy swirling and twirling inside of you, filling you with light and warmness. Bringing awareness to the abdomen. Bringing awareness to the solar plexus, that beautiful yellow ball of energy. Relaxing your hips. Bringing your awareness to just below the pelvic bone, your sacral chakra. Beautiful orange ball of energy. Relaxing the pelvis. Bringing the awareness to the root chakra. beautiful red ball of energy. Bring awareness to the legs. Relax them. Relax the knees. Relax the ankles. Relax the feet. Relax the toes. I am pure, beautiful, and worthy of love. Focusing on your breath, are the thoughts coming in? If they are, that's okay. That's normal. Can you bring attention to them and then release them? Going back to the breath. Focusing on the breath doesn't allow for you to listen to the thoughts. It quiets the mind. On your next inhale, slowly bring awareness back to the full body, from the crown of your head to the tip of your toes. Going back to a natural breath, whatever that is for you. Maybe you wiggle the fingers, maybe you wiggle the toes. Lift your heels and then the toes. Flexing and extending the hands. Begin to rotate the wrists, maybe your ankles as well. Reverse. Planting your feet, rotating your shoulders. Getting anything that's stuck, unstuck. You're rotating your shoulders, switch ways. So much cracking going on today. It's a good thing. On your next inhale, I invite you to bring your arms out to the side and overhead. Interlacing your palms, or your hands, flipping your palms overhead. Inhaling here, engaging your core. And as you exhale, side bend to the right, very gently, not all the way. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Taking 2 more on each side. And as you notice, if your core is engaged, when you come up, your core is doing the work, not your body. Inhaling and exhaling with the movement. Focusing on an equal breath, which means you inhale for the same amount of time as you exhale. Inhale to center, gazing up. Exhale to bend or fold forward, whatever that looks like for you. Inhale, come back up. Release the hands. Shake it out. So let's Bring our arms on the inhale overhead one more time. Interlacing and flipping our hands, palms face the ceiling. Exhaling to fold forward. Inhale here. Core is engaged. Exhale, side bend or twist to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, take 2 more on each side. Breath to movement, equal breathing. Inhaling and exhaling at the same length, or the same length. Each time, last one. Come back to center, release the hands, exhaling completely to fold forward. That may have your hands on your feet, or maybe you have your hands on your thighs. You have COPD. I invite you to bring your forearms to your thighs and fold to the best of your capability today. Every day will not look the same, but that's okay. Embrace what you have and where you're at, being grateful. On your next inhale, gently bring your right hand behind your right head, the right side of your head, elbow up. Bringing your left hand to your left thigh, or maybe your forearm, wherever you're at, be there. If you'd like to go a little further, I invite you to bring your hand between your legs to your left foot, maybe your left shin. Exhaling here to bring the right elbow to the right ear. Inhaling to open. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, open. 2 more. Breath to movement. Last one. Exhaling, bring the elbow in, release the arm, shake it out. Bring that left hand behind the left side of the head. Inhaling here. Exhaling to bring the left elbow in. Inhale to open. Exhale in. Inhale, open. 2 more. Is your core engaged? Are you focusing? Maybe you close your eyes. Release the left hand, shake it out. Come back up on the inhale. Rotating your shoulders both ways. Scooting up just a touch on your seat. Bringing your feet maybe a little bit wider than hips distance, making sure all 4 corners of your feet are stable and balanced. Taking a moment here. On your inhale, your hands will be by your knees. Your gaze will be just above your eyebrows. So I don't want you to take your gaze and bring it all the way up and overextend your neck. I just want you to look at center and then slightly lift it up, just a touch. Lifting your tail and bringing the chest forward for your cow pose. And when you are ready, bring your hands back to your hips on the exhale. Bring your tail down, your chin to your chest, and round everything in, dropping the shoulders. This is your cat pose. Inhaling, bringing the hands back to your knees, lifting up. Remember, don't overextend the neck. It's not necessary. Exhale, coming back to your cat pose. I invite you here to take a few of these. Relaxing and letting go with each exhale. Inhaling and thinking, I am one with all that is on the inhale. Exhaling with your breath to movement. flowing back and forth at your own pace. You take 2 more wherever you are. Close your eyes and see if that helps you get deeper into the process of letting go. And as you come back up on the next inhale, rotate your shoulders. Reverse. Shake it out. Taking a second here to just exist. How is your thought process? Is it better? Is it faster? Is it slower? Wherever it is, can you make it more positive? On your next inhale, I invite you to bring your right foot to the inside of your left ankle, coming into a seated half butterfly or tree pose. We're going to say tree pose today for all intents and purposes. Giving our hips some time to open here. Breathing. Enjoying this beautiful stretch, relaxing into the pose with each exhale. It takes approximately 24 to 28 seconds in a pose before your body completely relaxes into it. Because for that first 24-ish seconds, your body and muscles tighten up. The longer you stay in it, the more you release. The easier it gets. Close your eyes. Place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And think to yourself, I am one with all that is. I am pure, beautiful, radiant light. Releasing your hands. Bringing that right knee in, bringing that foot flat to the mat. Shaking out whatever you need to shake out here. And then we can do this on the other side. So bring the left inside of the left foot to the inside of the right ankle. Maybe you bring your shoulders down. Maybe you close your eyes here. Maybe you place one hand on your heart again and one hand on your belly. Maybe you don't. Maybe they're on your thighs. Wherever you are, I just want you to be. Smile. You're amazing and you are loved. You are worthy of love. On your next inhale, open your eyes, relax your hands, and bring that left foot flat to the mat, taking once more whatever is necessary for you. I invite you here to stand for a few poses. Since we're focusing on our crown chakra, I invite you to bring your feet a little wider than your hips, rotating your shoulders so your shoulders are over your hips. Everything is in line. Smile, and then begin to just gently move back and forth, getting rid of that stagnant or nervous energy, whatever you need here. I invite you to let it go, to think positive, to smile. Be grateful. Coming back to center, inhale your arms overhead, interlace your palms, interlace your fingers, flipping your palms overhead, inhaling, exhaling to side bend to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to side bend to the left. Inhale. 2 more. Last. Inhaling to center. Exhale to fold forward. Maybe your knees are bent. Maybe they're not. If they are bent, I invite you to straighten the right knee, bending the left a little more. Exhaling to twist to the right. Inhale to center, bending the right knee, exhaling towards the left. Inhale to center, 2 more on each side. Following your breath, taking your time, listening and assessing what's going on with your body and where you're at. Coming back to center, invite you here to inhale, arms up, release the hands, slowly bring them down, shake it out. I'm going to turn to face the front of my mat to show you. One of our beautiful poses is a standing back bend pose. So I invite you here to bring your feet under your hips. So it would be feet, ankles, hips, shoulders, right? Okay. I invite you first to rotate your shoulders, bringing your palms to face forward, coming into mountain pose. Maybe you bend your knees a little here. Maybe you envision a ball between your thighs and your legs are holding it together. Feel strong, feel grounded, feel rooted to the earth. Feel your roots growing, being nourished by the earth, being loved. Envision a beautiful, excuse me, a beautiful ball of energy at the top of your head, spreading that beautiful violet everywhere. Inhale, bringing your arms overhead. Exhaling to slightly give yourself a beautiful back bend here. Inhale to center. Exhale once more. Inhale back to center. Bend your knees and forward. Maybe you bring your hands to the mat. Maybe you bring them to your thighs. Maybe you bring hands to opposite elbows and sway gently back and forth. This is a low back pose that you could do if you're having pain, because this also releases any tightness that's going on in your low back, and bending the knees helps generously. Release your hands wherever they are and begin to slowly inhale up. Coming back to your mountain pose for one breath, closing your eyes. Again, envisioning the ball between your thighs. Feeling how grounded and stable you are connected to the earth. On your next exhale, release everything, shaking it out. Finding your seat wherever you are, comfortably and safely. Once you're seated and stable, your feet are on the floor, your shoulders are over your hips are comfortable, your hands can be placed at your thighs. Maybe you have your palms facing up, your fingertips touching each other to the side. When you're here, or there, or anywhere, I invite you to pause whatever is going on in your mind. Take a breath and have 2 positive thoughts to combat that negative. We're going to chant Om 3 times. On the inhale. On your next inhale, I invite you to bring your hands to your heart, bowing your head and closing your eyes. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Spread love everywhere you go with a smile. And remember, you're only a positive thought away from a happy life. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much for sharing your practice.
That was great.
Thank you.
That was a really good one.
Thank you. I don't know why, but my throat does not like me talking all the time anymore. I don't know what's going on.
I get that where I just out of nowhere it seems like I'll get super raspy or like I don't want to work.
Thank you, Ma. Namaste.
So do you have big plans for your day today?
We have a plumber coming because we got some things going on that have not been nice or fun. So there's that.
There's that.
Anytime. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you, Ma. And CJ for feet holding.
The feet holding. As soon as you said headstands, I thought of Ma. I was like, Ma, let's see it. Let's see it. Get up here. Get up here.
It didn't happen. You are so welcome, CJ. I appreciate and love you too. Thank you so much.
So Plumber today, that's a great time.
Oh, I get to make a whole chicken. I'm so excited. It's been in the brine since Sunday. And life is life, you know. So today I get to make it. I'm like, woohoo! That's exciting. It's the first. And it's small. So I'm used to turkeys, like 20-pound plus turkeys. This thing is 3 pounds. I don't even know if it's gonna feed my family, but we're gonna try.
Smaller portion Wednesday.
Right. So everyone gets a salad.
There we go. Yes, salad and bread tonight, everybody.
Lemon water too. We got this.
Yes. We're going back to ye old times. Everybody gets bread and grain and rice.
Yeah, they would not survive at all. What about you, Sir Bina? Anything going on? Namaste, Kay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and your beautiful presence.
Nothing too crazy. It's a few shows today, but nothing too wild. Just kind of work around here. It's supposed to be nice again, and so I'll take it while it lasts.
Okay, nice. Oh, and that's what I was thinking about during yoga. Bending your knees. Because if you're in easy pose on the mat, you're laying on your back, but your knees are bent and your feet are flat to the mat. That relieves the tightness in your low back too.
Okay.
So if you can bend just by, I said do this, but anything you can do to bend your knees and just breathe, I think it'll be okay. And more water. I know you want, but more water. Yeah, I know. You'll yoga before you water. Me too, so I get it. But they go hand in hand, okay?
Yeah. I drink a lot of coffee. I don't know if that counts.
It's better than nothing. It's a start. I started with coffee. And, I have to tell you, my husband taught me the rise coffee, the mushroom coffee. And it's different, but I noticed that when I take it, I have like laser focus and I get all the things done and I'm calmer. And I slept really, really well last night. So anyone that's interested in trying it, I got a $10 off code. Let me know. It works. I'll send it to you, whatever. But I just wanted to say it can't hurt to try, right? We got this cute mushroom container. So that's the only reason he bought it for me is because he wanted the container.
That's great.
Win-win, right?
Hey, absolutely. Can't lose that way for real.
Happy wife is definitely for a happy life.
I heard one that was good as happy spouse is a happy house. I liked that. But I like the happy wife is happy life one too.
We do happy wife, happy life here because if I got all things going on and I'm happy here, I can make sure everybody else is taken care of. You know what I mean? So
nothing against the husband, but like you're the leader of the pack.
I'm the matriarch. I'm the one that's in charge of all the things. I do all the things. I do all the schedules, all the planning. He makes all the money. He takes care of us that way and loving this, right? And I appreciate that. But I do all the things. So, I'm the queen of my castle. What can I say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good morning, Bobby. Thank you so much. I appreciate your presence, love. Namaste.
That is great, though. That's you guys have been together how long now?
We have been together officially 20 years. We went on first date 20 years ago yesterday. So
a double decade.
I know, it's crazy. We'll be married 18 years in June. So it's a lot.
That's a lot. It's I don't remember the exact the quote or whatever, but it's like love is kindness, love is patience, love is work. Like love is love is easy, but it's not all easy all the time. You have to work for
It's a lot of growing up. It's a lot of calling each other out. It's a lot of things. And growing up was the hardest part together. But when you're trying to grow up on your own and be a parent and do all the things, and you have to find your way. And somehow, some way, we did. So
yeah, well, that's great having somebody by your side to help you through that.
Yep, and I know that. I understand. It's crazy because I understand. Like I can look at him and I can tell you. I'm like, oh, we gotta get the hell out of here, Or he'll move his hand and I'm like, oh, we're gonna fight. Oh god, and I gotta run in. And I'm like, okay, we're leaving. Let's go. Or he'll see me. And you start. You better put your cuckoo back in the clock. I'm like, no, I'm bringing it out. He's like, don't do it. Not here. I'm like, oh, okay. But that's it,
Yeah.
These are the things you learn after 20 years.
Each other's yin yang for real.
Yeah, yes, that is very us because one of us is always a fire sign. So one of us is always here, and one of us is always just calm down. Let's bring it back. So it definitely is a yin and a yang.
It's a very good balance, though.
It is. It's definitely a good balance of Aries and Sagittarius.
That's so great.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful for our family. Thank you so much. It is amazing, you guys. If like growing up, you think all these things, and then you finally get there, and you're like, wow, like I didn't realize when we went on that date that this is where it would lead. But I'm really glad it did.
All right. So when you guys you went on your first date, who was your like high school like crush, like celebrity crush?
Sergey Fedorov.
Who is that? What? All right, we got to figure out who this is.
Sergey Fedorov, number 91. He played for the Detroit Red Wings. He was part of the Russian Five. He was captain, and he is back in Russia playing hockey.
Dang, he is not easy on the
ice. In 1969, I think it was like 13. I could be wrong, give or take, maybe. But
that's great.
I had a big poster of him. I have a bunch of little plaques and cards. I have his jersey actually from 1997 when I turned 16. That's what I got. Was his jersey.
Dang. Did you play hockey?
I loved hockey. I've been to every level of game, like regular season, preseason, Stanley Cup, playoff, all the things. My godfather, he had a friend who had tickets, and every year he would take me to all the games. It was so cool.
Hockey is dope. It's a crazy sport.
It's okay. Listen, if you're not fighting, I'm not watching. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you're lucky. Man Bear's not up here. We'd be here all morning talking about hockey.
That's awesome. Do you guys remember when the Red Wings and I believe it was not Anaheim? Oh crap, Colorado. Maybe it is. When they fought that big, huge fight. You don't remember? You do. I hope you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to look it up and rewatch it because that just warms my heart watching that fight. It was one of my favorites. It was just everyone was just like, all right, let's go.
Let's see here.
God, we did not like Colorado was not it.
1997.
Yep. Red Wings versus I believe it was Colorado. Right?
Yeah, yep. You're right. Miss Bina knows her shit.
Yes, she does.
The Brawl is called.
The Brawl, excuse me, yes. The Brawl, not the fight.
Oh, no, that's just what it was. That's crazy.
It was a good fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a huge hockey fan. I try to watch all sorts of sports. I just watched basketball yesterday.
I actually never watched basketball or baseball until my husband. And now I'm obsessed with the Tigers. Cabrera was my favorite player for the longest. Because I started watching when he started. So I got to experience it with him. That's how I lived it anyway. But it was cool.
Right, but you're like Michigan through and through, Michigan University, right? Or MSU?
No. Okay, so my father went to U of M when he had COVID. So I used to be a U of M person. Can't stand Michigan State, never have.
Okay.
I am now an Ohio State fan, if that tells you anything.
Oh, dang.
Yes. So.
And then Lions fan?
I have a Johnson jersey. I am not a loyal fan to the Lions because in my experience they haven't what the heck? Please hold my technology again. They haven't been the greatest. And I feel like it's because of the people that own them, not themselves.
Yeah.
So,
being a Vikings fan, I definitely can relate.
Right. I was a Packers fan for a really long time. Brett Favre was my favorite.
Yeah.
Retired 6 times and came back. And I was like, bro, midlife crisis over. We understand. We got this. Just let it go.
Yes.
That's how I feel about that. That may be rude, and I apologize, but that's just how I felt as a fan. You know, like,
right.
Come on.
It was. So that's a really good documentary to dive into. Is the Brett Favre retirement documentary because, like, from my understanding, is like basically they tried to pull the rug out from underneath him, and he just kind of that's why he ended up in New York, and then that's why he went to because when they traded from the Jets, he was like, I want to play. Anybody who plays the Packers as many times, and the Vikings played them twice.
Nice.
And it was, division rivals. But, yeah, the Brett Favre story is very interesting.
I'll definitely check that because I have always been like I really did love him as a player. I thought he was.
Oh my goodness! I could send you so many links of a football life and Sports Center stories, and we on Thursdays and Saturdays we do like a sports themed morning speaker, and we've done some Brett Favre, him talking about his addiction, overcoming addictions, and his Hall of Fame speech. And
that's awesome. Well, you'll have to let me tag me in it so I can check it out because I don't do much of the Facebooking. I just post things on the weekends.
Right.
So.
But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of hang out, and it is 4:20 somewhere in the world, and call it a morning show.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I am gonna go because I'm actually starving, and I try to not. You're not supposed to eat before you do yoga, so I'm gonna go indulge in some amazing breakfast. I just wanted to say thank you all so much for being on this journey with us. And next week we're gonna start our mat journey. So I'm really excited. I feel like we've been together over a year.
Yeah, for real.
Guys, we can do this, right?
What just to say happy yoga-versary.
Yes, thank you, love. I'm so excited to be here with you every week. I love it.
I love it. I've always super enjoyed your energy, your vibe. You're very genuine, honestly. You're very down to earth and genuine, and I appreciate the shit out of that.
People have wasted my time so much, and I don't think it's necessary. Tell me the truth. Tell me what's going on. We'll figure it out. We'll move on. It is what it is, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Crystal. The same to you, my love. Namaste. All right, loves. You guys have a great day, and I will see you all when I see you.
All right. Bye, Miss Bina. Much love. Have a wonderful day.
You too, sir. Bye.
All right, everybody. It's about that time, and it is that time. It's 4:20. But go ahead and smoke one more and call it a morning show. I hope everybody's had a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday morning. Super appreciate Miss Bina. I always love the yoga. I'm not able to do the standing yoga because I don't have no room. But I still try to do it and keep up. And I love the chair yoga. I love all the stretches. It's super important. She's a great teacher. If you've never done yoga before, she's a great teacher to start with. Make sure you're following everybody on the Cove-TV production team. Sir Cops a lot. Much love, man. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I feel so bad I missed talking tunes last night, but y'all know I would have been there. Make sure that you are following Man Bear. I'm so glad he's feeling better. It was super odd without him, but we all understand 100%. Make sure you're following the Yerpity Yerper. Make sure that you're getting in on those mystery Rigstery boxes. He does have our Yerp Boy open, so let's go get your entries in correctly. Make sure you're following Kelsey Dabbs and the Dabber Chick. She does have the Dabber Chick show coming up today at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is 1 p.m. for all you East Coast folks. And then the Dabber Magic show tonight. Oh, geez, wait. Stoner, Chill on the Cove. There's so much going on today. Chill on the Cove, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Copsy has the trophy. Make sure you pop back. We'll play the birthday game for Vicki Bowers. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Vicki, wherever you are. Thank you for everything that you do for the Cove. And I hope that your birthday is at least half as dope as you are, because that's a pretty gosh dang dope birthday, if you ask me. We'll play the happy birthday game, see how many happy birthdays we can get Vicki B in a minute. And then play some Stoner Roulette, play some Super Hard Intense Trivia. And then tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, the Magic Dabber Show. They are going to be pulling their entries for the giveaway, figure out who the winners are. So if you are an entrant, do not miss out. You must be present to win. With that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you to everybody who helped support the Cove. Could not do this without you. If you would like to be included in all of that, it is $10 a month. It helps out very much so. Be included in all sorts of cool stuff like the banner below, a giveaway every Wednesday, which is today, which we'll do this afternoon. Lots going on today. Only the subscribers know the prize. Only the subscribers know the winner. You get direct watch links to watch the shows. You don't have to wait for a tag or a notification. It's a great place to be. Some art, some music, some stuff like that. It's dope. It helps out very, very much. And it is towards the end of the month, so if you subscribe, it'll count for March. So much love, everybody. I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you here in a bit at the Kelsey Dabbs Dabber Chick Show. Much love, everybody.
Light up the vibe. shooby-doo, the cove's alive. Roll it, spark it, let's take flight. Scotting along through the morning light. Bop, shooby-doo, let it flow. Puff, puff, pass, feel the rhythm grow. Swinging with sunshine, breeze on the shore. Scott and smoke, who could ask for more? Bop, bop, feel the beat, oh yeah. Tropical tunes drift through the air. Shoo-doo-doo-bop, rhythms in our hands. Smoking and scatting in the coves and sands. Phantom bliss fills the day. Swinging, scat the stress away. Keep the good vibes high. Smoking and scatting, watch time fly. Scat to the groove. Shoo-doo-wah, make the rhythm move. Sun shining bright, sky wide and blue. Every note's a toke, every breath feels new. With every scat, worries disappear. We laugh, we dance, nothing to fear. The cove is calling, time to unwind. Scat through life with joy intertwined. Bop, bop, feel the beat, oh yeah. Tropical tunes drift through the air. Shoo-doo-doo-bop, rhythms in our hands. Smoking and scatting in the coves and sands. Bliss fills the day, swing and scat the stress away. Keep the good vibes high, smoking and scatting, watch time fly. Scat to the groove. Shoo-doo-wah, make the rhythm move. Sun shining bright, sky wide and blue. Every note's a toke, every breath feels new. With every scat, worries disappear. We laugh, we dance, nothing to fear. The cove is calling, time to unwind. Scat through life with joy intertwined. Bop, bop, feel the beat, oh yeah. Tropical tunes drift through the air. Shoo-doo-doo-bop, rhythms in our hands. Smoking and scatting in the coves and sands. Bliss fills the day, swing and scat the stress away. Keep the good vibes high, smoking and scatting, watch time fly.
Much love, everybody. Catch y'all in a little bit.